How fucking hard is it for you to not be attracted to children? Anyway, Syrian back at it again with another video. I wasn't going to ever talk about these guys again, but recently my name has been getting dragged through the mud because of a malicious individual we have talked about before on this channel named DarcDocs. To recap what I said in my last video about him, DarcDocs is an 18-year-old commentary YouTuber who is known for talking about lolcows, pedophiles, and other strange individuals on the internet. He has gotten into controversies such as the likes of Sessionperp, Mushroom Girl, and most recently Handman. So without further ado, let's get right into this shitshow chums.
Again, right here you show no evidence of this, and you say inappropriate content, which is a very vague term.
As I don't care about whatever Handman is doing, the actual first main important segment I want to cover is the June 27th incident. The incident was when DarcDocs sent Graceful a link to a YouTube video of somebody named Millie on a stream called Goofy Goober Goobering. 23 people were watching at the time of the incident, when it would show censored CSAM. The only reason we even know of this happening is because one of those people were Avenger, who quickly went on Twitter and exposed Graceful for streaming CSAM material. Graceful would make a post regarding the situation, where he blamed the victim for getting their genitals leaked, and ended up having the channel uncensored for over an hour on their posts until someone named Miles, when it would eventually be censored and basically covered up. For clarification, Graceful is at fault for streaming it, but DarcDocs distributed that material, just so people don't get confused any longer. On to our most important segment now.
Screenshot of Avenger interacting with somebody that says, "We both know we're sending the C, right? Spam that fucking server now." Avenger replies with lol.
If anyone looked at the screenshot you just saw on screen, you would clearly see it's forged, and I will explain why. Look at the dates, those are not how they should work on normal screenshots. Here's an example of a normal screenshot compared to that one. There's also a gap which shouldn't be there at all, and also an up-close shot of the dates, with one of the dates having a larger gap than the other. Which means DarcDocs was being malicious and used that screenshot to frame Avenger.
To extort Avenger's underage ex-girlfriend for her nudes.
This situation was taken heavily out of context. What happened was Graves admitted to cheating on Avenger, and due to his suicidal state, he broke his monitor and almost died. Jake, knowing that Avenger was going through this, would help Avenger in the least morally accepted way. Graves is not a victim, however, as she influenced Avenger into having a rape fetish, was into age progression, actively made CSAM material of the two fucking, and wanted to kidnap Avenger.
Like fucking Avenger with his Siren account and use an AI text-to-speech bot or whatever the hell he does. Anyways, I'll show
this clip of the video. He further proves my point that he knows all the stuff about Avenger, but still decided to post this video.
Accusing me of being Avenger is only what pathetic people like you do. If you ask any of my friends who have known me for over 2 years, or hell even the buddies I knew from 3 months ago, you would know that has mostly become an inside joke between me, Avenger, Handman, and Shark Hunter over the months. Now, I have some unreleased Graceful and DarcDocs files, so let's get right into it. First, going into DarcDocs, dropping a major one here. He praised the at-the-time leader of the UTTP, Emperor Anime Sucks, for sending child porn in the YFGAI Discord server, which was leaked by one of DarcDocs' former closest friends. When Anime Sucks himself was confronted on this, he confirmed it by saying quote-unquote, "Who cares lol, who praises someone for having CP get a life?" This proves that DarcDocs is a complete hypocrite when he talks about the UTTP. Even more recently, DarcDocs' new video was also recently spammed by the current UTTP ran by Spong and Difur. Instead of hiding them, he hid Avenger, as seen here, which proves that he has a clear bias towards the UTTP, and is not willing to hide them off his channel so they can promote their Discord server. Now on Graceful, they mocked Avenger's suicide attempts multiple times, and even mocked him getting groomed in front of him and behind his back. Graceful would also use the Purple Sacramentan to dox people, and would then kick him out as soon as he was done using him, and knowing that Purple Sacramentan was a very mentally ill individual, this is very disgusting of them to do. Anyway, I am going to be ending this video here. If it gets falsely taken down, I will re-upload it on my new second channel, which you should go subscribe to. Syrian out, see ya chums.